Fans of Lore is an actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast meant for mature audiences. There will be drama, humor, dark subject matter, violence, and gore, as well as the use of strong language, sexual content, and references to use of drugs and alcohol. You have been warned.
Hello to anyone who cares to listen. This is Lyndon, the Queen's loyal familiar, set with the menial task of seeing how these shit-for-brain hunting parties are faring. Oh my gosh, there's a scrawny four-eyed human trying to talk to a rabbit. He thinks he can talk to animals. How silly. Well, I will not warn them about those fire beetles they are about to encounter. Oh, they survived. Well, there is a pack of wolves coming now, too. Let's see how they fare against them. Wow, they beat those wolves, too. Maybe I should start betting on them. Oh no, two very, very large rattlesnakes. I've never seen them this large in the wild. Oh great. The huntsman's son is going to get himself killed. What? They're dancing? I hate dance parties. Oh, now they're coming across their first herd of deer. Oh, wow. Wildmen? What are wildmen doing this close to our hunting parties? Oh, they survived against those wildmen. Interesting. Well, they survived those wildmen. But let's see how they fare against the great stag. It will surely bury them.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Veins of Lore. I'm Brian Judge. I'm your Dungeon Master, and I will start off this week's little-known fact. A little-known fact about Rhegard is he has all sorts of drawings of Nya, as when she's in her room at night, he likes to hide in the bushes by her house and draw inappropriate pictures of her. We are joined by
Alex Middaugh here, and I will be playing Kallydus Anguis. And a little-known fact about Kallydus Anguis is that he is such a light eater, he only eats once or twice a week.
Mike Ariema as Ceasyhl Mortesta. Little known fact about Ceasyhl is he loves salad. When Ceasyhl was younger, he used to eat salad in a little box away from everybody else. He would just hang out and eat salad, but he doesn't like lettuce because one time when he was a little boy, he choked on a piece of lettuce and he hates it.
Not celery?
Well, he likes celery.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything but lettuce.
All right.
Only meat for Kallydus.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, no.
Yeah. Meat in your hand there, fella.
No, never.
Jesus.
We're keeping that.
and
Kelsey Middaugh here. A little known fact about Nya. She is the undisputed hide-and-seek champion. Unlike Ceasyhl, he is the first to be spotted. Poor Ceasyhl.
all right, so if you guys are going to attack, roll initiative. Does not know you're there. You each get a surprise round.
23 initiative.
And I remember what we discussed.
Okay.
Here's how we're going to go. Once we actually enter combat, if you guys don't end up, getting my big main boss monster too easily, once we enter combat, then you would go first because you got the natural 20, whereas he got the dirty. All right, so first to go is Kallydus, since you are holding your attack, Ceasyhl.
Yeah, I'm going to go for the neck. Actually, no, I'm going to go for the heart. 6 to hit, so we got an 18 to hit.
All right, you indeed do hit.
9 damage.
Your arrow flies and strikes him. You don't quite get the heart. You get just above, and you see this beast rear up, and when it rears up, it's almost 12 feet tall. And when it lands on the ground, you could feel the ground shake a little bit, and you see some leaves start
Kind of just looking at it
and
with-
stuff
in awe.
coming out of the tree, and it looks in your direction.
I've never seen a deer this big.
Naya, your attack.
I will use my longbow and shoot at one of its legs.
All right.
Well, I'm not.
You go to shoot towards its leg, but it's a little too high, and it ricochets off of one of its
You must
antlers.
know it was a 2.
Oh yeah, and it looks in your direction, and you see its eyes lock on you.
While it's distracted, can I cast snare under
Sure.
its 2 back legs?
And that gives it a disadvantage on its perception.
So since it's not paying attention, yeah, so he's going to have disadvantage on its intelligence and
It's
then
all eyes on me.
disadvantage on his dexterity saving throw.
Okay, so first I will roll the intelligence. Dude, we got a 17 and a 16.
Jesus Christ.
So at a -1, that's a 16 and a 15.
Why?
That's rough.
All right, so we'll do the dexterity still. So instead of it,
So it sees the trap.
right, but it is in the throes of combat. So instead of giving it disadvantage, though, since it made its investigation, to be fair, I'll just give it
Just
a
regular roll.
Right. It got a natural 17.
Jesus Christ.
With its bonus, it got a 21.
Ceasyhl. This is going great.
No, it's still a good attempt. And you see the creature as it turns and looks in your direction. You see an intelligence in its eyes you did not notice before.
I know. He was just saying I instead of hiding. God.
I am going to pull out my short bow and try shooting it. Maybe not. 9.
A 9, yeah, you miss completely. The creature almost looks at you like you can't do better than that.
Sorry, it's new to me. Sorry.
You should wave again. Wave it at him.
Well, hey,
It
come over here.
Sorry. about
Kallydus
that.
just looks at Naya.
it narrows
Ceasyhl
down and puts its antlers
with
down
a
at
big
you.
smile, so happy that they're using bow and arrows.
Kallydus, it is your attack.
I'm gonna go as well and shoot at it. No way, another 20.
You fuck.
We got a 5 on the first roll and a 3 on the 8. All right, 8 plus 6. Terrible math. 8 and 8, 16. 14 damage.
All right, nice. You see you have wounded the creature more, but it still looks pretty damn strong. It now goes, and you see it steps in, like kind of lowers itself and puts its antlers down, and it is going to take a lair action.
What the?
And when it does, you see it rears back, and with its serving cry, you see it starts rearing its antlers around, and branches and leaves and pine needles start falling, like distorting your vision, causing the area to get very confusing. It
I
gets
just have a-
advantage on attacks. You get disadvantage on attacks.
I just have a big grin.
For the next round.
Yes, for the next round. It is going to attempt to gore Ceasyhl.
Oh, hey, I thought we were friends.
Said hi.
I'm sorry, dude.
Hey, man, it happens.
With all the trees going in chaos and the leaves and the pine needles, it is a little too late just as you look down and you just see these antlers come at it like through the confusion, and they just stick right into you. And it does, I'm so sorry. It does 4d6 plus 3 points of damage to you on a crit. I am sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Not the DM saying sorry.
He's not sorry.
Naya, I would like you to roll a perception check and a constitution check.
24 for the perception. And then what was the other one?
Constitution. But you should have advantage on being a barbarian.
15 and
All right.
24.
Okay, I'm going to allow you to make an action. You realize this thing has just fully charged Ceasyhl,
I
and
know,
he
I
is
already-
not aware that it's heading
I
towards him.
already know what.
Tell me what you're going to do. I'm going to give you the opportunity to save his life. He's still going to take a fuck ton of damage, but you have the opportunity to reduce it a little bit.
I'm gonna
Because if not, we might have
I'm
our
gonna do
first death saves
athletics,
going
and
on.
I'm
here.
gonna charge it and roll right in front of it and hit it with my great axe.
Naya, you step into the forest and you begin to move to go toward your friend. And suddenly you realize you are instantaneously next to him, as if you just melded with the shadows themselves and moved with ungodly speed. You have no idea how you did it or how you got there. But when you do come out, you look down And Ceasyhl, you look up and you see almost like a fucking ghost.
What?
You
the-
see Nya standing next to you and becoming, it's almost like at first she's transparent, but then she becomes solid and she rams into the stag just as it hits you.
I thought I knew you.
What's your attack roll?
19.
All right, you hit. Give me your damage. You are going to absorb half the damage that Ceasyhl is taking.
12.
Okay. You do not kill the stag. This is what takes place. So as I stated, Ceasyhl, you look up at the last moment and just see these friggin' antlers. By the time you realize they're there, they're already starting to insert themselves into your flesh. Just as you start feeling the sting, you look up and you just see Nya almost transparent right next to you. But it must be confusion amongst everything going on. And she slams the stag and she gets impaled as well on its horns. You would have taken 25 points of damage, which, as we know, would have been an instantaneous kill on your behalf. Instead, you take 12 points of damage, and Nya takes 13 points of damage. But she has managed to reduce you simply to 0.
That's what BFFs are for.
Yeah.
Nya, you only had 11 hit points left.
No, I had.
Oh, no, we
I went
rested.
back.
We rested.
I'm at 2 right now.
Yeah, we rested.
I'm at 2.
You are completely correct. All right.
So I'm in death saves.
You will be in death saves
Can
next
I-
round.
I was gonna see. If
It
I
is
can.
far better than instantaneously.
Can
die.
Is there any way I can grab him, just push him back?
That's what you did.
You kinda
Okay.
just
All
pushed
right.
me.
So now I'm in its range. Okay.
Right.
I'm ready.
So I'm sorry, Kallydus, you see all of this take place and realize that your one friend is mortally wounded, if not already dead, and she is not looking better for wear.
Heal.
Um,
You're supposed to.
it is your attack.
Is the stag on death's door?
Yes.
You cannot tell that, especially amongst the confusion. You do know that you did hear it, like let out a scream.
So I don't get like this cool montage of like my life.
Gonna
It has an armor class of 14.
Oh.
So next to go would be Ceasyhl. Ceasyhl, make a saving throw, a death saving throw. First one of the game.
6.
All right, that is 1 out of 3 down. Nya, Ceasyhl does not look very good.
I'm gonna heal him.
You have an angry serving that is goring you as you speak because it technically has you grappled. So you either need to remove yourself or take damage or put yourself in Ceasyl's position and heal him.
I'm gonna heal him.
So how are you going to do this? You are gored on the antlers of the creature.
Well, if it's a potion, can I just?
If you're gored on the antlers of the creature,
You're still being gored in
She
there.
would basically have to pull herself
I'm
off.
gonna pull myself. Can I? Pull
okay, make an opposing grapple check to the creature. Roll a strength check.
22.
You are so fucking lucky.
I am fucking
I rolled
lucky.
a dirty 20.
Well, sucky.
That is why you saw that look on my face. All right, you manage with all it takes, every last ounce of strength you have to dislodge yourself from this creature's antlers. And as you fall to the ground, bleeding, blood splurting everywhere, you struggle through your pouch and find a potion.
I'm gonna throw it to Ceasyhl.
Well, he can't drink it. He's down.
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna.
You're gonna clear. Now, so you landed next to him. You're gonna grab it and force
Okay.
it down his throat,
Yeah, okay.
right?
Yep. Take this, buddy. I'm trying to help you.
Say thank you, Dungeon Master.
Thank you, Dungeon.
All right, roll. Are you using one of his?
Yep.
All right, D4 plus 4.
7.
7. All right, Ceasyhl, you come awake to seeing Nya, your guardian angel, leaning over top of you, but at the same time, you see the stag rear up and it kicks at Nya with one of its hooves and misses. She rolls to the side just in time, but then it comes down on her to try to kick her again. It misses with a 16. Yes, he missed you by 1.
Yep.
All right, top of the order, Kallydus.
Get his attention away from us is what I would do.
Oh, Ceasyhl.
It's
Ceasyhl, I'm
Ceasyl's
sorry.
turn.
Ceasyhl, top of the order. I keep thinking that you're still
I
down.
wish you could
Sorry.
do something.
All right. I'm gonna try this. Nobody's ever seen Ceasyhl angry before, but
Right.
he's fucking angry.
Oh, your glasses are broken and everything.
He's fucking pissed, and
Probably
This-
mad to see me on the floor
this
too.
freaking primal savagery just comes out of him. His teeth grow to twice their size. His fingernails grow twice the size. When I make an attack roll, it gets an extra D10 acid damage if I make this hit.
Nice. Acid claws.
Let's go.
Natural fucking 20.
Nice.
All right, give it to me. You guys might do it.
Yeah.
Cecil, I will tell you this. He has 12 hit points left.
Take him out.
19 points of damage. You fucking see Ceasyhl just throw Nya off of him and just fucking grab this thing and bite it and fucking tear its jugular right out.
With the most
fucking bare teeth.
with the most horrible scream you could imagine a deer making. You suddenly hear it gets gurgled out as you pull its throat out and it falls to the ground next to you. Nya, you see this happen.
I barely can breathe. I'm like, that's my best friend.
Suddenly the leaves begin to fall quietly to the ground and you can hear the sound of the creature struggling to breathe.
And I'm just spitting out blood.
And I'm just sitting there with its fuck just happened.
I don't know what.
I'm
the
just
fuck.
laying there spitting blood.
Kallydus is just.
Everyone make a perception check.
Natural fucking 20 again.
Yeah, I got a 1.
Natural
Natural
one.
1.
You don't see this because you're
13.
You're probably like, what the fuck did he just do? You've
Yeah.
never seen Ceasyhl.
I just seen Ceasyhl just go rage mode.
13.
This quiet little
All right.
man.
You notice it first, which is ironic because you got a natural 20. And you follow Cecil's eyes to see it. Kallydus's back is towards it because he's too busy completely wondering what the fuck just happened to Ceasyhl.
He just watched me and then saw Ceasyhl do his thing, so he's just in, like, what?
Just lost.
Ceasyhl, the tears start to form in your eyes as the trauma of everything that has just happened kicked in. The confusion, the chaos. Your friend, it looking like she just literally fabricated out of the shadows to save your life. Going into the dark and then suddenly coming back out. You look up and you see the faintest ghostly vision of what appears to be a stag. Almost like in Harry Potter where they show the Patronus.
Never seen Harry Potter.
Yeah.
So
That
All
is
right.
insane.
it's
So-
like an Anakin Skywalker like type.
Sort of, but it's more of like a misty, glowing smoke. You see the form of the very stag that you slayed. And you see,
Still has a throat, right?
yes. And you look over Nya with your eyes following it. Kallydus, you're going to catch the end part of this.
I just kind of picture, like, me looking at it and think, because I'm losing so much blood that I'm just, like, think I'm, like, delusional right now.
You see the stag kind of backs up a little bit and then lowers its head. At first, it looks like it's going to gore you, and you kind of get a little PTSD from it.
Kind of. Put
And
my
then you're-
chest out to take it.
When you realize, like, as the moon hits it, and at this point in time, Kallydus is like starting to turn around to see what you got, what they're looking at. You just catch the ends of the wisp floating up into the moonlight as you suddenly realize that the stag has congratulated you for your kill.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Fucking tears in his eyes. He just looks over and sees Nya basically bleeding out. So he runs over to cure wounds.
Guys, I'm just like, that's beautiful.
All right,
Wow.
what do you do to her? I
I
Doesn't
just
he do that?
run and grab her and hug her as hard as I possibly can and try to just.
Hi, buddy.
all right, you're
I didn't
casting
think I
cure
would
wounds.
see you.
Yeah. So
Are you really here? Is that you?
I am. I'm gonna save you. Hold on. That would be 9.
A 9.
So I'm at 11. Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
I kind of got you like cradled in my arms, and there's fucking just tears rolling off my face.
As I'm crying too.
I would like you guys to roll a pure luck check, each of you.
19.
16.
It's just what you get on the roll, on the die. 9?
Yeah, 9.
All right. Well, this would make it ironic. You guys see something move in the shadows on the other side of the very small clearing. And when that happens, Kallydus, you turn around just in time to see what they're looking at as you see an arrow flies and strikes you right in the chest for 6 points of damage. And you see a bloodied, beaten Illyark come running out of the clearing towards you guys. And he looks for the worse for wear, and he's like waving his arms like he's trying to say something and he can't. And then you see one of the Wildmen. This one's got like an antler thing on its head. One of the poachers. You see he steps out and drops his bow and he just draws a sword, and you see he takes a strike at Illyark with it. And he manages to roll a 2, and Illyark rolls out of the way. All right, you are keeping the same initiative that you had. Ceasyhl, it is your attack.
I'm gonna fucking rip this dude's throat out too. Cecil's had enough.
Go, Ceasyhl. Go.
Maybe not.
Oh, it's okay, buddy. It only comes out when you're mad.
Yeah.
You got to get really mad.
12.
You got all right. Well, you run up to him and you go to stir with this anger, and you see Illyark's looking at you like, what? They're like you're like half beast at the moment. Sees you're covered with blood, and you run up and you take a strike at the guy. And at first, you see he's a little surprised, but then he steps your claws, and then he stares down at you with anger in his eyes. Next to go is Kallydus.
I am going to rear back and draw an arrow.
All right,
After I cough up some blood, and I'm going to let one rip.
so you're going to draw an arrow and fart.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
14 damage.
14 damage.
No.
14 to
Yeah.
roll.
14 to
It
hit.
is a dirty 20 to hit.
Yes, you do hit.
I
You rolled a 14.
rolled a 14.
Right, okay.
Yeah, dirty 20 to hit. Which actually, I'm going to use the Sunder Point, make that a critical.
Okay.
So 7. Oh, nice. 14 total plus 6. What is that? 14 and 6. That's
14
20
plus
damage.
4.
No, I rolled 2 7s and I got a plus 6.
No, you get your dexterity bonus, which would be plus 4. Your to hit is a plus 6. Your
Which-
Right.
damage is
that
plus
you-
4.
My fighting style.
But
It's
that-
archery, which is
Oh,
2 bonus to attack rolls with ranged attacks.
That's attack rolls. That's not damage.
But you add that to your D20.
You add the plus 2 to your attack, not your damage.
See, this is
18 damage.
Yeah, 18 damage.
Okay. You see you strike him and you wound him very bad. You see he's already a little damaged. You can see some scorch marks where
Yeah.
obviously somebody you can take a guess that it was Illyark. Hit him with some scorching rays or something.
Right.
But he is not dead, but you can see he is worse for wear. Next to go is, I believe, him. Yes, him. Steps back when he sees that he pulls the arrow out and he looks down and he kind of narrows his eyes. And you see he just draws his sword. But he goes walking by Illyark and just stabs in the ground down towards him.
Do I get an attack of opportunity on that?
Yes, you could take an attack of opportunity. He just got Illyark with a 24.
Natural motherfucking 20, yo.
Sunder.
Damn.
Sunder
That's
point.
that's 2 or 3 Sunder points. 15 damage to Illyark.
Nice.
And he does not look. He stabbed him right in the kidney, and you could tell he's bleeding out. He's not dead, but he's hovering at death's door.
18 points of damage.
All right. So this is where, as a DM, you have to pay attention to what your players say that they're located at. Finish him.
So Ceasyhl missed with his first swipe, but as he comes back up, he just kind of does like a Mike Tyson uppercut,
Oh, yeah.
like a Mike Tyson uppercut mixed with like a Wolverine slash, and just freaking shoves his nails right up through the fucking his jaw into his skull.
That's amazing.
And you see the claws come out through his jaw, up through his nose, and you see he like looks at you, and his eyes just like kind of like roll back. And as you retract them, you see he just
As he's falling, I grab his headdress, take it off, and let him fall. That's
right.
mine now.
very good. You see when he hits the ground, he lays next to Illyark. He's like staring at him, and Illyark staring at him, and then like you see he just passes out unconscious. You hear him say, "Rhegard."
All right, I'm going to dump a healing potion down his throat and then go run into that direction.
All right, which healing potion do you use? Yours
We're
or
gonna give him a bigger healing potion. Who has the bigger healing potion? I think.
It is
Nice.
2d4. 3 potions of healing, 2d4 plus 4.
2d4.
So then I'll erase 1. So we have 2 left.
this would be the second out of 3 that you've used.
Yeah.
No, you used one on Rhegard when he was wounded back at the camp.
Yeah, we did. We have one left.
Well, no, this would be the second of 3
Oh,
that
the
you've
third.
used.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's what I just said.
After we use
Yeah.
this one, we'll have one left.
Yeah, after you use this one, you'll
All
have
right,
one.
so
Right, yeah.
I cure him for 10.
All right, you cure him for 10?
Unless you wanted to roll for it.
No. I'd rather you guys do rolling less work I have to do. Shit.
So yeah, I'm gonna just do a dash action, if you would.
He does not say anything, but like when he comes conscious and he sees, he's completely fucking confused as to what is going on with the nerd right now. And you see he just like kind of nods.
Get up, let's go.
Okay.
I scream at him now.
Gets up to his feet as quickly as he can. He points out, he's up that way.
We gotta find your boyfriend.
So I just start sprinting, search for him.
It is going to take you 4 rounds to reach where he is.
That's fine.
During this period of time, I am going to roll his death saving throws.
Oh,
All right. First round.
Why couldn't it have been Fat Boy?
He rolled a 10, so he's got 1. You break across the.
well, I did a dash action, so isn't
Right.
that twice my movement?
it's still going to take for mechanics. Second round, he rolls a 2.
Jesus.
All right. You guys are making your way across. Third round, he rolls a 6. He has one more fail. 10 is save. He has one more chance. And on the final round, Ceasyhl gets there first. As you see, he's just strewn across the rock. Guts are hanging out a
Can
little
you pour
bit.
a potion down his
While
throat?
while I'm running, I freaking uncork it, and I try to get it down his throat as fast as possible,
Yeah, baby.
just like he likes it.
Roll your heal.
That's
Matter of fact,
Use the last.
some
of the-
people might get mad at me for this call, but I also want you to make a medicine check.
I want use the last of the one potion of the greater healing. Too. I mean,
It's an NPC. Don't waste your.
one potion of the healing. The 2d4 plus 4. Well, I'd rather it be Fat Boy, but you had to choose him.
8 on the potion, and not very good with the medicine. 10 on the medicine check.
In my head, I had the idea of a 10. What that was for was to see if you managed to realize that his stomach had a hole in it and were smart enough to put your hand over it so the healing potion didn't just come right back out.
Yeah, I'm trying to push his guts in as I'm pouring it down his throat.
After you put the potion through him, just so you know, I rolled just for the shits of it to see what he would have rolled if you didn't
failed.
get there in time. He rolled a natural 1.
Yeah, he would have failed.
No
If you
way.
guys did not get there, he would have been the end. You see, he looks up at you and he's like, Illyark.
No, he's fine.
Even though he's healed more than halfway, you just see his guts are hanging halfway. He just kind of passes out.
I tear up some of my traveling cloak and start wrapping it around him to kind of try to get that closed up, just to, you know.
I assume I'm around the corner, pulling up.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get there
I'm
just
going to,
as you see him begin.
Can I do an insight check and see kind of what's been attacking him? Because Ceasyhl ran up on him and he didn't
You
attack.
see there are 4 more dead poachers, and then the leader guy who you guys just totally robbed me of the chance to do some more damage to you with, because I was an idiot and didn't pay attention to where my players said they positioned themselves.
So okay. So I see that they're all dead. I'm going to go ahead and check out the 4 dead poachers
Okay.
while Ceasyhl is making sure Rhaegar's okay.
You find basically, hunting stuff and things. You can assume if anybody out of these right now has anything, it's probably the guy that's backed by the dead stag.
I was just checking to see if they had any medicine or herbs or anything to help out with Rhaegar.
Ceasyhl managed to save him.
Okay.
But the trauma of it all. Illyark finally manages to stumble through. You see he just kind of leans against it. Once he sees that Rhaegar is not lost, you see he kind of falls against the tree and just kind of sinks to the ground, and just from trauma, pain, it was 2 of them versus a boss and 4 others.
Well, Ceasyhl can't handle this. He's gonna run up to the guy and start fucking running away.
Well, they both went together.
I know they both went together, but he saw him go down and he runs away.
Well, he was trying to get to you guys. He heard you guys fighting. I mean, you can,
He's still not.
right, you're not thinking in a clear mind.
So I kind of just grab him and I push him and I start yelling at him. And I'm not going to yell on the microphone.
Right.
But I pretty much slap him in the face.
Fucking nerd rage.
Yeah, dude.
At its best.
I'm fucking pissed. I don't have glasses anymore.
Oh yeah, he puts his hands up. What?
I'm doing those wussy slaps.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
The claws have gone away.
they're after you guys.
Calm down. Calm
You
down.
didn't listen to me when I told you we needed to go back.
It's our duty.
It's hard to pee.
It's hard to pee. It's our duty. Ugh.
All right. I just kind of fucking shove him down and go back to Reynard.
Rhaegar.
Yeah, Reynard.
You see Rhaegar, he's just out from the trauma, man. This poor guy is out from the trauma. You guys can carry him back to the clearing by the stag, because you guys got some work you got to do to collect stuff there.
All right, so what I'm gonna plan to do: skin the stag and
Yeah.
kind of wrap him in it,
Right.
Kind of like tie it and pull him along, since that fucking thing is
Oh yeah.
probably bigger than he is.
Well, you guys probably
900
have
pounds.
one of the sled things that they use for hunting anyway.
we got to go back. We can't. We got to tell them what's going on.
Right.
We can't.
Well, we also
can't
have
do
the
this.
biggest stag. So we got the stag and the other.
Fuck that. We have people dying out here. We need to get back there.
Well, so if you rest, if you go back to the campsite and rest for a little bit, Illyark does tell you that he could memorize a spell that would make carrying everything easier.
Okay.
AKA, he could
Yeah.
Tentr's floating disc.
Okay.
I am not leaving without the stag.
Well, right. That
Well,
would be-
Rhaegar is going to be inside the stag. It's not like a tauntaun. It's smelly around the inside. No.
All right. So you guys are going to head back to the camp. Oh, well, first you're going to search the
Yeah, I'd like to.
quote unquote poacher leader.
Yeah, the chief or whatever.
Yes, let's go loot.
I'd like to search.
All right.
19.
19. As you're searching through his pouch and on his being as well, you find a sack. I guess it's more like a big belt pouch. Inside that belt pouch, you find a sack of coins and you find another small scroll case.
All right. So I open up the scroll case.
All right. You see it is an agreement to kill Kallydus, Ceasyhl, and Nya, and anyone else who gets in the way of them doing so.
Check and see
They
if it's
were
signed or
paid
anything.
50 gold to kill the three of you, and they get a bonus of 10 gold for each other person they kill upon return.
Can I roll some sort of?
Maybe insight.
Okay. Can I roll to see if the handwriting matches the last?
Sure.
roll?
Make an insight.
All right. And then can I roll to see if I recognize the script, because I do fulfill like potions and stuff.
Right,
So
right.
what would that be?
All right. So do insight check to see if it is the same handwriting with advantage because you have the other scroll.
16.
All right. You are all but 100% positive that it is the same handwriting.
Okay.
You're like
Goblin.
95% sure that it's written in Goblin.
Gobblish.
Yeah.
You see the shit's gobblish again.
Goblet.
Make a investigation check, but you're going to do it with a disadvantage.
Natural one.
All right. You are not familiar with the handwriting, which makes you think it might even be more so goblinish.
Fuck, it is. I'm no Batman, but this is goblinish.
I know they want to gobble us.
It's gobblish.
Oh no.
Yeah. Let me look at my book again.
I'm
Are we
gonna call him
recording
Illy
again?
Illy.
Dilly bar.
Illy
What's his
Billy.
name?
Illyark.
Illy
Are we
Billy Belly.
Recording?
Yes, we are. We are.
All right, so I go to Illyark. I'm like, look, it is gobblish. Look at this.
Can you
It's written
smack,
the same way.
can you smack him again?
He kind of gets a half crocked smile and he puts his hand weakly on your shoulder and he's like, yeah, it's Goblin Kid.
Gobble these nuts.
And
Gotcha again,
You
son of a bitch.
gives you a very weak half cocked smile.
No, but seriously, take a look at this. Do you recognize this handwriting?
You
I know it's gobblish.
See, he picks
can
it up
tell.
and gets blood all over it.
No, okay. I'll show you. Don't touch
No.
it.
He studies it for a minute.
How's my buddy doing? Is he okay?
He got a 3. He's just so.
So he thinks it's gobblish too.
Fuck. He kind of gives you this look like, maybe it is Goblin.
Is it trolls?
Well, while they're fucking
Well-
figuring out the goblish,
Well, gang, this is in fact gobblish.
Okay.
I'm skinning the stag, the great 12 fucking foot stag, 800 pounds, and
well, you just gotta skin it. That's all you gotta do.
Can I keep
yeah,
searching?
I'm just basically gutting it and taking the skin
So
off.
we can put all the deer in it, you know?
Can I keep searching the main guy, or is that all of his?
So while you're searching,
What
you
if-
find a lantern tucked under his back furs.
I'm writing this down.
Okay.
And
Is
it looks very well crafted but ancient.
Let me check my books on this one.
Make an investigation check.
Just Cecil.
You guys can all make one.
All right, cool. Stinky 20.
All right.
I got
Some-
a 19, so
Yeah, I got a proficient 12.
All right. So something about it just
it's a bar.
seems a little bit more than normal.
Guys, this is gnomish.
You
It's not normal. It's gnomish.
what appear to be runes that you are unfamiliar with inscribed along the base of it.
Let me check my books.
can I
you
look
should-
and see if I understand?
Out of everybody here, you and Illyark would have the best chance. You more so than even he, because you've
Let me-
seen tons of your mother's magical books.
Let me see that.
You should definitely take it to your mother.
I'm rifling through my books.
I'm looking at it.
I think we should just take it. Take it and get it looked at.
What's it under, hon?
Make an Arcana check, which would be intelligence.
I got a 17.
All right. You are more than certain that you have seen this writing in some of the older books that your mother keeps at home in the personal library. Books that she doesn't even take out at the school.
Your dad's special magazines.
Your dad's special magazines.
Yeah, he doesn't get laid much. She's never home. Where all your other brothers came from?
Yeah, they don't look like us, do they?
No, they don't.
Pause. As I described to you guys before, when you're looking at the lantern, you actually, after studying and getting your 17 for your Arcana check, which is impressive for a barbarian, you suddenly start to, after running your fingers over the runes, and you remember your mother teaching you a language when you were younger that you were familiar with, taught you some basic words of it, and one of the words that you can pick up translate to the word reveal.
So I tell you guys that some reason, I don't know how, but I understand when the runes mean reveal
And what
on the
Language.
lantern, the ancient lantern.
the
The ancient lantern.
Okay.
It says when the runes mean reveal, and that's all I know.
What number and order is it?
It's like the fourth one.
How many of there are there again?
5 runes.
5 rooms.
And it's the fourth one?
Yes.
I think we should ask your mother about this now.
Yeah, we will. Anyways,
You see, Illyark, if I had it, I could detect it, see if it was magical or not. I just don't have it in me right now.
all right. I say we head back to camp. And,
I'm gonna need help carrying this deer.
well, Ceasyhl can help you with that one.
You guys finish doing what you got to do. Are you guys just going to leave the bodies laying where they are of the people?
Fuck them kids. Hell yeah.
Should we take them with them? With us?
We'll take
If
the
I could,
beast bodies.
if I could get my one spell slot back, I could do mold earth and just
We will say if you guys take a rest, if you bring the bodies close by and you guys take a rest,
We can all put them in one
you can
pile,
wake up in the morning,
and he'll just
you can
bury 'em.
cast mold earth and shove them all in a hole.
I'm cool with that.
Yep.
You
All
cool
right.
with that?
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
I also want to put some rocks on them so no animals get
So
them.
did my buddy make it?
I'll be nice that way.
Yeah, Rhegard made it. He just was very weak.
Is he at camp still?
Yeah,
Yes,
you guys
yeah.
are going to settle in camp for the night. I'll be a nice guy and not make you roll random encounters.
I'm still gonna set traps.
You guys wake up in the morning, gather yourselves together. You see Illyark, as promised, he casts a spell, and you see this kind of like semi-hollow floating disc kind of floating in front of him. He sets it up so you guys can put like some
Start
of the
hauling
meat
the
and the
load.
stag and stuff on it.
Right, onto it. I'm gonna go ahead and start piling all the deer meat and the stag onto this disc.
Can I detect magic on that lantern?
Sure. The lantern glows with alteration magic. Illyark tells you, other than my sword and some cantrips, I will not be very good in combat, but I can identify the item if you need me to.
So as I'm stacking the deer meat, I'm gonna suggest that Ceasyhl, Dilly Dilly, I'm gonna ask them what they think is going on with this lantern of what did you say?
Well, do you want him to cast identify on it?
Yeah, I thought isn't that what you did?
He casts detect magic,
Oh,
which
detect
tells
magic.
you if it's magical and what kind of magic it is.
Okay, gotcha. I'm just a ranger.
So he takes the lantern and he studies it and he begins mumbling some words and humming. And you see he breaks up some chalk in his hand and drawing some symbols in the air. You see his eyes open up. This is a lantern called a lantern of revealing.
What does that mean to you guys?
Did you figure out what the runes?
I don't know. I just know what the magic is telling.
What do you think it's going to reveal?
I believe the magic that comes off of it will see through illusions or pick up things if they're invisible,
It's almost like a ward.
as well as shedding light. We have something similar that the higher up guards use on their night watch. My father has one in his office. He uses it especially if they're looking for someone.
Oh, it looks kind of old, doesn't it?
Basically what it will do is it will see through any minor illusion without needing a saving throw. It sheds light in a 40-foot radius, pick up normal invisibility, not improved invisibility. And if someone is stealthing, gives advantage on perception checks against stealthing individuals.
If someone who's using it is stealth, you're saying?
No. If you're looking for someone who is stealth.
Oh,
So that's basically the mechanics of the item.
cool.
So are
I'm
we
gonna-
going to head
40
back?
That's 40
Yes.
feet.
I'm gonna hold on to that lantern.
He tells you he could not read the language. It was the spell that told him what
Okay.
the lantern could do. But he's surprised Naya. Not that he thinks she's not intelligent, but he's surprised that she was even capable of identifying any of that language.
Right.
And he actually nods in your direction, Naya, and I see you at least paid some attention to your mother. Probably the best thing you're going to get out of a compliment. So, you are traveling. You are weighed down, but you are traveling with a purpose. You are familiar with the area you have passed through. You will be returning about 12 hours earlier than anyone else. But what I am going to do is, you said you were casting Long Strider on everybody?
If we need to run and we're close enough, I'm gonna cast Long Strider.
we get there
on one
faster.
person.
Oh, okay. All right. So this is what I am going to do. I am going to reduce the amount of encounter chances that you have,
Mhm.
but you still need to make 4 random encounter rolls.
Okay.
All right. So for your first hour,
Let's start it off.
we are going to start off. Yes, Kallydus.
Let me go. We got a 16.
Okay. It is about midday, and you guys are making your way through some of the thicker forest.
Yeah.
They make your way out into the lighter forest. Everybody make a perception check.
16.
18.
I lost my glasses. 9.
Ooh. So here's the deal. With an 18, that was Naya, right?
No, that was me.
Oh, that was Kallydus.
Yes.
Kallydus, with an 18, as you guys are moving across the area, you look up into the canopy of the trees, and you start to see a large amount of spider webs
Oh, come on.
within the tree canopy.
Kidding me?
In one tree or multiple?
At the canopy of the trees, like in multiple trees.
Okay. They weren't there before on our
No.
first pass through?
No.
You
Or
might
I
not
just-
have
we just
seen them.
didn't
You just
notice
you
it?
didn't see them.
Okay.
If they were there, but you don't know.
I'm going to nudge Naya quietly and say, look, and I'm going to point up to the tops of the trees.
You can see they're probably about the size of a fist, but hundreds of larger hairy spiders moving through the webs up in the tree. Now,
Can we get away?
I will
without it?
allow you guys stealth check. All right. I have a number in
Yeah.
my head. If all 5 of you get above an 11 for stealth, you will be able to sneak by without these spiders attacking.
Ceasyhl, bless our rolls. Well, I rolled a 16 plus whatever.
On my end, we have
22.
an 11 and a 14.
22.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, same. 22.
Stinky 20.
All right.
Nice.
You guys,
Now the other two.
Stank. Stank.
the other two, what, they got a 14 and an 11. I just said
We're
that.
good. We're good.
Who rolled the 11?
The 11 was Rhegard.
Or
He's all right.
Good,
All right.
good old Reggie.
yeah, right.
You
Getting all
guys,
beat up.
you guys managed to stealthily use your awareness to get through these spider webs. You have just avoided a large spider swarm. Next roll, we will do
Bugs.
Ceasyhl. A 2.
Yes.
Uneventful.
Yes. Yes.
You make your way out of the dense forest into the lighter forest easily.
Boring. Just the way I like it. Boring.
Are you reading some books on your way?
Oh, yeah.
I kind of picture you walking with your glasses on, but the
I
lens
don't
all
have
cracked.
glasses.
I mean, but all cracked and broken,
The frames are broken, so I'm holding my fingers up like goggles. And
like a monocle.
yeah, yeah.
After we passed the, spider web trees and all that, spiders, I go to a tree that doesn't have spider webs and I see sap. I grab sap and I wipe it around his glasses and put his lenses in so they stick.
Always looking after me. Look at this.
It's
I got
still a
you.
little foggy.
Well, gang, I can see again.
It's one of the lenses. It's kind of like using hot glue to hold your fucking glass lenses together.
It's all freaking.
At least he can see better, right?
I just casted Mend on them. I have
Weird.
insurance on these.
We are going to go to Naya for the next roll,
A 6?
and
gosh.
that is another uneventful hour on your journey.
Yes.
I want to.
So, for your final hour, go ahead, Kallydus.
Oh, me again?
He's gonna get a high number because he wants it.
It's like right on the middle between a 6 or a 16.
All right, roll it again.
No way. I got a 20. I'm not even, I swear on my life.
All right. Well, actually, that's not so bad.
All right.
As you're going across the area, you look over and you see 2 familiar creatures making their way and attacking a wild boar as you see the two giant rattlesnakes from before hunting down some prey.
I see that look in your face, Callus. We're fucking walking around them.
We're not doing it. We got enough on our plate. We
Yeah.
got enough in our hands, and we don't want to lose it.
Off in the distance, you can just barely see the wall to Anguis Manor.
Alright.
As you guys approach, off in the distance, hear the sound of a horn being blown. As you guys are about 500 feet away, you see the doors start slowly opening. When they open, you see, come walking out, you see Hesty, your mother, Kallydus, and Lucius, your father.
Oh, Papa.
As well as Nya's older brother, Marin. And your father moves a little bit quicker than he normally
Somebody cast haste on him?
hey, not with a haste spell. As your mother comes running as well, and your brother, and they see the condition that you guys are in, but they also see that you guys are dragging like a massive amount of bodies with you.
Are you
And
proud? Are you guys proud of us?
you have the stag.
Yes, we did.
Yes, Dad. Father. Yes, Father.
And your mother Hesty's, you have the stag, my son.
Yes. Yes.
Your
All
brother
my
looks at
life.
you and gives you a big thumbs up, and he gives you just like this hug.
Wow, Marmar, you never hugged me in my life.
I'm proud of you, sister.
Well, thank
Mother
you.
and father will be proud of you as well.
I don't see Mom, but it's okay.
Who got the kill?
It was teamwork. Makes the dream work.
I kind of look away.
We all played a part.
Magnificent.
But I gotta give Callus something. And Ceasyhl. Ceasyhl, actually, Ceasyhl. You should be very proud of Ceasyhl.
Found some gobblish artifacts out there.
A natural 20 as you see your father's eyes narrow, and he looks at you.
Don't look at me like that.
My son,
My Father.
you have come into yourself.
He did. He did, Papa.
I did start smelling a little funny.
I am so proud of my son. You will be a fine druid.
Thank you.
A fine druid. Do you not agree, Lady Anguis? As she looks at the group of you, I feel you will all be magnificent. But you have one thing to explain to me. You have more here than most, especially on their first hunt, and you brought the great stag back.
That was.
But why are you returning so early? And why are you in such... Oh, my lord, I cannot believe I'm overlooking this. Why are you... Nya, is that a hole from an arrow?
Sure is.
And at that time, your brother Marin's sister.
Can't get it out, brother. I don't know what to do.
Target practice.
There's a lot. We went through a lot.
Dude, your father is possibly the most insightful person. Another natural 20. He looks at the group of you. You see he's about to say something, but he thinks the better of it. Let's get you inside before this meat starts to spoil.
Yes.
In Druidic, I tell my father we need to talk in private when we get it. But I make it sound like, oh, I'm so happy to see you, and I give him a big hug and whisper it in his ear.
And I'm so comfortable with his papa that I'm like, can I join in too? Something
Yes.
happened, and I don't know what happened.
You can't even fake this shit. Picks up what you're laying down, pats you on the back. He says in a happily way in Druidic, knowing that nobody else can understand it. So the meaning comes through as, oh, great, whatever, whatnot. But he says to you, he says, we will meet at the drum.
I give him a kiss on the cheek.
And he smiles and starts kind of moving along. Okay. Is there anything you guys want to do? Do you want to do the meeting before everyone returns and the celebration takes place?
Yeah. Is that okay with everybody?
Oh,
Meeting
yeah,
first.
You guys go back and you get yourselves together, clean up, get some fresh clothes on, stop smelling, tend to your wounds, get some healing done. So
Yeah.
where did you guys go? Did you go back to one of your houses? Are you at Anguis Manor?
I say we're getting ready to talk to my dad.
Yeah, I'm going to Ceasyl's house.
Okay, so you guys are going to go meet at the Droif Circle.
Yeah, I'm gonna go because I'm more comfortable talking to his father than even
Okay,
off to see Pop.
Guys, remember, when we're in this circle, you speak when spoken to.
there
And
are
you answer questions.
there are no weapons allowed within the circle other than druidic artifacts.
Sounds good to me.
I'll place my bow at the door.
I obviously probably already know this because I've probably been with
Right.
Ceasyhl.
Kallydus would know this as well. You guys do know also that when you enter a Droif, you must be robed. It's a sign of respect.
Yeah, you don't want to go in there naked. It's
Been there, done that.
So do you take everybody or do you guys just go by yourselves? I'm absolutely fine not having to play 5 characters.
they stay outside.
Yeah, they
Okay.
don't need.
They're hanging out with my mom. Right
Okay.
now, she's making sandwiches or some shit.
Best sandwiches on.
Fucking eggplant parm.
Sorry, I drank too much.
Yeah.
As you enter the Droish Circle, you walk through the thick forest that leads to the clearing where the ancient standing stones that were standing. The story behind the stones, Ceasyhl, is your great grandfather, 15 generations removed, discovered these stones upon arriving in the area with the rest of the families. And these runes that are on the stones were already here upon their arrival. And after deciphering them, they found out that this was a very ancient druid circle, and they decided to reawaken it and honor it. And it has been used by your family for millennia.
I go, hey, gang, there's the story about these stones.
Wow.
Yeah. You've heard them 10 million times before.
I know.
I can't stop talking about
You're
them.
telling them to me all the time.
As you guys are standing there, you see from behind the stones and the altar that is in front of him, you see Ceasyl's father step out, Lord Lucious Mortesta. Well, young ones, please, Ceasyhl has informed me that we have some issues to talk about. The rest of the hunters will be returning within the next 4 or 5 hours. We should be ready for them. So let's get this underway.
Okay. Sounds good, Papa.
So
Okay.
discuss with me what it is you need to know.
Should I go first?
It's treacherous.
Well, explain to Papa what happened.
I am. So I explained that the first night we were there, we found 4 deer grazing, and after we hunted them, arrows from another direction in front of us. We thought it was another hunting party, but there was no way there was going to be another hunting party. And I start explaining everything that happened from there on.
You see what appears to be a look of great concern as well as shock going across his face. And you see he looks over towards Kallydus and Nya. You perceived this and faced them. Like he particularly looks at Nya. So I'm assuming you told him everything.
The notes and all that other fun stuff.
He particularly seemed surprised when you were explaining about what happened and everyone's prowess in battle. He looks at Nya and he says, "You have your father's spirit in you, girl. I know to you he is a man of the court, but at one time, before his injury to the knee,
The knee.
He was once a great.
your father was once a great adventurer.
What happened to his knee, though?
You should ask
Sad.
him about it
Okay, I'll ask
someday.
my father about the knee.
We were once in a traveling party with the king.
Does he have a peg leg I don't know about?
No, he
Okay.
took a great wound from a projectile weapon. We used to be in an adventuring party with the king before he was married to the queen,
Oh.
which is why your father is the king's counsel. Once King Davern led us as our party leader, and now he leads us as our royal patron. These notes, may I see them?
Yeah, right over there. Yes, Papa. Here's the note.
Yes.
The notes had our name. I don't know why. They had all of our names, and anybody who got in our way will get killed too. Why do they want us?
This must be the original note. And he points at the one that you took off the leader. This one was written afterwards. For if they were just after the 3 of you, they would have added the other 2 to the name. It seems frustrating that Illyark's name is so written bold, almost as if they particularly disliked him. Not very uncommon. Are you all right, Nya?
I'm just lethargic right now. I did have an arrow through my arm, and I still can't feel my arm. I don't want to be a peg leg like my daddy.
Your father got one to the knee, not the arm. You will be fine, child.
I'm sorry for laughing, Papa. I'm just, just tired.
This raises great concern. I do have a suggestion. We will wait until after the celebration to discuss this with the king.
Thank you, Papa.
I will call a council for immediate in the morning with the king and the other lords. What disturbs me the most, my children, is who would do this. This would clearly be from someone within the city. We must take precedence on using discretion. I will go to the Temple of the Three and speak with Lady Merceus and see if we cannot divine together an answer to our question. Now go and get yourselves ready. The others have returned. And you see when he says that, you look up and you see that there is a raven sitting up on top of the stones, the standing stones, and you know your father uses ravens to carry messages to people. Now, go enjoy yourselves and your victories.
Thank you.
All right, before we get to this, is there anything anybody wants to do? Okay, you guys gather yourselves together and go about getting ready to go to the great celebration. It's about 6 o'clock at night. You hear the sounds of the town criers and the horns screeching throughout the town in celebration, and you see people begin cheering and making their way out into the streets, and soon you see the bridge is full of celebrants making their way across.
Man, I hate crossing that bridge.
I hold your hand. Let's go.
I flick a silver piece to the water to pay the toll.
By the way, did you guys write down that you have 50 gold now?
Yeah, I did.
You guys make your way to Anguis Manor. As you get into the manor area between the two walls, you see there are lights that are strung out with lanterns, and there's a big dancing area. There's bards playing. There's a huge feast set out. There's a stage going across. And directly above the stage, you see the head of the stag already mounted on a plaque, but not mounted on a wall or anything. It's just kind of like set up on a platform for now, standing behind it.
Missing its throat.
As the doors open and the three of you enter, you see Rhegard and Illyark join you as they walk. They just happen to come in at the same time. And when you guys enter, the room just bursts into great applause. Your hearts begin to skip a beat, and the anticipation is amazing as you realize every single person in the room's eyes is upon you.
Ceasyhl steps behind Nya.
Can I describe what I'm wearing?
Yes, I was going to ask if you guys wanted to describe how you're dressed for this.
I'm wearing like a beautiful black lace bodysuit with like a kind of like a, not a sweater, like a robe on it where you can still see the bodysuit with the robe. And I have high black calf boots. I have platinum blonde hair in a braid. I'm very pale with hazel green eyes.
Rhegard is dressed in very noble looking outfit with a fine tunic and a nice pair of pants and some fine boots and his family crest upon a tabard, but seems to be walking as if his back is still hurting him from the wounds from the battle as he looks at the beauty of Nya.
And I have pretty pearls.
Hey man, it takes a while to heal from that.
Nya, you look
Like a girl? Yeah.
You look,
Spit it out.
you look amazing. And he just kind of
Golly.
like steps back and moves to the side.
I give him a big hug. At least you're still alive.
Ceasyhl, how are you dressed?
Before Ceasyhl sneaks behind Nya, he's dressed in kind of like a greenish, brownish cloak. You can kind of see like leather, light leather armor underneath. He's got a part, like one of those side parts.
Right.
And his hair kind of looks a little greasy because he knew it was going to be a special occasion.
Right.
He's got brand new glasses.
He cast men finally.
No, he got new ones.
Oh.
He probably has a whole set at home.
I told you I had insurance.
Right.
He's not carrying a book, which is nice, but he does have his holy symbol on his chest. And
Mistletoe.
yeah, and he's got brown hair, brown eyes, kind of tannish skin, but not like super dark.
Right.
He's about 5'3". He's a very short fella, but yeah, he easily hides behind everybody.
He hides behind me because I'm an inch taller than him.
What about Kallydus?
Kallydus is wearing dark brown boots with some dark brown pants. He's got a white shirt and a nice dark forest green. I want to say, what would that be?
Vest.
A towel, like a towel.
Right,
sort of thing.
like an archer's cap.
Right, yeah, and he's got really nice golden bracelets, one on each wrist.
Ah, fantastic. You see some of the see as you look around, some of the girls as they're cheering, they're eyeing you up, and you see there's particularly this one younger redheaded female filling out, and she smiles at you bashfully across with her freckled face from across the room. As you guys look over at Illyark, you see a massive boy, 6'4". You see he's wearing almost like a toga, but it's black. It's got pants on as well.
Like John Belushi style?
More like Roman Chancellor style.
That's exactly what I.
But you see he's got some really baggy white pants on underneath the black toga.
Goes over.
And you see he's wearing black ankle sandals. But seeing him like this, you actually realize for a mage, he is a ripped son of a bitch, just like his
He's a brick shit house, like
uncle
you said.
/ father, and he is built. His hair is long and black, and he's actually combed it and kind of made it look nice. And you see he seems to be in a better mood. And when he sees you guys looking at him, he kind of nods. He doesn't make a comment.
I nod back.
I shake his hand.
Yeah, you take him by surprise for a moment, and puts his hand out and shakes your hand. He's like, nerd, and he winks at you.
You want to be slapped
Gobble
again?
his nuts. Kallydus, your father, Lord Seston Anguis.
Yeah.
He steps up onto the stage and he's like, ladies and gentlemen, let's gather. Let's welcome our heroes, the founders and the winners of this year's hunt, the slayers of the mighty stag, my son Kallydus.
I grab Nya and I grab Ceasyhl at the same
Ceasyhl,
time,
Jesus.
and I step up on stage to the.
Ceasyhl Mortesta, Lady Nya Ledir, Sir Rhegard Montier, Illyark Borgresh, the heroes of the hunt. Everyone, let's applause. And the room just bursts out in applause. With pride in his eyes. You cannot find a father that is more proud at this moment. And you even see your two brothers and your sister. They kind of like, your sister really doesn't give a flying fuck, to be honest with you. But your two brothers, you see they look upon you with a pride, as well as you believe a little bit of envy, as they've been on multiple hunts before and they've never even come close to seeing the stag. Matter of fact, the last person in your family, as was explained before, to hunt and kill the stag was your father himself. And that was 10 years ago. Nya, you see your father looking at you with a sense of pride that he normally doesn't. Now, your father is a loving man. He's always good to you. But more often than not, when he has to speak to you, it's because you just broke somebody's nose out in the courtyard because one of the boys got too frisky with you or tried pushing Ceasyhl around or something. At this time, you see this man looking at you with a sense of pride, and you believe you see his eyes are swelling with tears. And your mother is standing there next to him proudly, almost with this look on her face like she knew the whole time that you guys were going to come back with this damn stag. Not like she intended it to happen, but meaning like she said to herself before you guys left that if anybody was going to come back with this stag, it was going to be you guys.
I smile and I wink at them.
And you see your brothers nod at you. And Ceasyhl, your brothers are just jumping up and down like they're all like patting and they're happy and they're clapping. And your mother, she just pushes her glasses up back to her eyes and she's just beaming with pride. You see little tears coming out of her eyes.
Yeah, they're an excitable bunch.
As you guys take your steps up onto the stage, you look over, you see the queen step forward. She is a pale-skinned woman, roughly about just under 5'7", 5'6", beautiful. Slender of build, got long strawberry blonde hair and bright green eyes. You see she wears a modest yet formal gown, and she walks forward to the group of you, and she has the most genuine smile on her face. And as she locks eyes with each of you, she shakes your hands, and Nya, she gives a kiss to you on the cheek. You see the entire place just falls quiet, and she turns around and she addresses the crowd. And as she looks upon everybody, she says, "People of my lovely kingdom Wisteer, we are here tonight to celebrate the victory of these magnificent hunters, the youth of our kingdom. As they age, they grow stronger, and they show the prowess of their parents. I cannot be more proud tonight than to reward these excellent hunters with the prize of the great hunt."
Her voice definitely doesn't match her body.
Ceasyhl. Right. She's right there.
You see some messengers come walking up, and each of them are carrying a suit of leather armor that is nicely folded with the kingdom's symbol embedded upon the breastplate. Obviously, if you guys can't or don't want to, you don't have to wear it. But if you do, it is a masterwork suit of leather armor.
Oh yeah.
All right. So normally the armor class 2 leather armor would be, well, studded leather
16,
would be
right?
12.
12.
All right. It will be considered 13 for studded leather because you wanted studded leather when you did it.
I'm unarmored.
Right. Right. I understand you're unarmed, but it's still sort of like a ceremonial thing that you
I
can
wrote it
wear.
down. A master work suit, leather armor, 13 armor class.
Right. She as well presents each of you with a masterwork longbow. And then she takes a talisman with the symbol of wisteria, which is obviously a wisteria plant upon a crest, and she places one on each of your necks. You're not quite sure what it does, but as she does it, she says, "May this bring you the blessings of the seasons and the heart of the stag." Places it on each of your chests.
Thank you, my lady.
With that, she hands each of you a silver hunting dagger. And let's not forget the most important part, and she smiles and winks, as each of you are handed a sack of 20 gold pieces. Now, everyone, our heroes, the champions of the great hunt, let's celebrate in their honor. And you hear trumpets start going off and bards start playing. And she walks through and she genuinely, amongst all the noise, she gives each of you a hug and genuinely congratulates each of you over and over again. You see the king steps forward and he walks by each of you and shakes your hand and pats you on the back and congratulates you. The talisman will grant you once a day. You may choose to either cast guidance on yourself only, or it will cast Cure Light Wounds once only. It does not do both in the same day. You may choose as you need it to use either, but it will only produce one of those effects once a day.
And it recharges.
It recharges.
And
Every sunrise, it recharges. All right. The celebration goes on. Everybody's having a good time. The wine starts flowing. The ladies start dancing. There is food aplenty, alcohol aplenty. And at one point in time in the evening, you see Rhegard walks up to you, Naya. He seems a little bit not the normal guy that you are used to. Usually he's very forward and very outward, laughy and jokey. And you see he's kind of looking down at his feet, shuffling his feet. And he goes, Naya, as soon as you look at him, and you see he blushes deeply. I was wondering if you would have this dance with me.
Sure, I would love to.
So he is going to roll a perform to see how good of a dancer he is. Holy fuck, man. He's got the moves. Natural 19. So we'll add his charisma of a +3 to it. That gives him a 22.
Wow.
He kind of swoons, with his moves and how fantastic and
is he sweeping me off my feet right now?
yeah,
at
can't
some
talk
point
for
in time
shit.
he will. You notice the entire time he locks eyes with you and makes sure that you are aware that to him you are the only individual in the world to him at the moment. It almost seems like he's enjoying the dance more than you are.
Oh, okay.
And as you're dancing, amongst the crowd and stuff like that, there's a little bit of a small chat. And as the music winds down,
I give him a little peck on the lip.
he stands there completely floored, and some of his brothers and sisters kind of clap at him and point at him, jesting. You see your two brothers look over.
I flick them off.
They just kind of give you a half-cracked smile and look the other direction. Ceasyhl, you have been led over to the side by your mother, and you see there's one of the Fondlefarn ladies, which is the family that is in front of you, that lives in the estates next to yours. You see she walks up. She's this nerdy little, nerdy short girl.
So Ceasyhl does that sweeping arm and kind of bows with one knee, says, "My lady."
You see her eyes open wide and she smiles and she just gets all bashful and she takes your hand. Her name is Nani.
Oh, Nani.
It's
Nani.
sounds like an angel. As I kiss.
Oh,
Yes,
Lord. Wasn't she your babysitter?
Kiss her hand. You see she trembles a little bit, snuggles, and then grabs your hand and rushes out to the dance floor.
Don't worry. I'll be gentle.
Performance check there, Count of Monte Carlo.
As he trips. I rolled a 2. That is my
Wow, those are
Starting
some
maneuver.
moves.
And your brothers kind of start jeering at you and and such. And you see your mom's like all excited and happy. And you see she takes a flower out of the bouquet and kind of like tries to stealthily hand it to you to give to her.
Drops it.
As I'm spinning Nani, I grab Nani. As I spinning Nani around, I grab the flower with my teeth.
Like completely melts.
And I transfer it over to her. Saliva and all.
Roll a performance on your kiss.
Oh, Jesus.
As I look on the floor, though, I see a little book that must have been hidden in his pocket.
He dropped
How to dance.
Did you roll a 6?
You know, I'll give you advantage on it. Go ahead, because you're being suave and smooth.
As he's doing that, I look and I pick up the book that fell out of his pocket, and it says "How to Dance."
I'm holding it like behind her. It's a gnomish. Yeah, it's 7.
Oh,
I actually stick it in her hair.
Thorn in it.
I meant to do that.
she thinks it was purely intended, and she blushes more as she begins to excitedly dance
My
with you.
lips bleeding because of the thorn.
Performance check on dance was an 8.
What a fucking sloppy mess we are. It's the Munster dance. So I start doing that, go and start doing that like that Russian knee dance where you kind of bend down and keep your feet out. I'm going to take advantage.
I'm in tears just watching my best friend dance.
Oh, motherfucker. 18 on the
Oh
stage.
yeah, baby.
That is magnificent.
I can't
And,
dance with a woman, but I can dance with myself.
she rolls a 17
Oh,
naturally.
Jesus. Holding hands doing that little.
Cecil, you see your mother and father join you
Oh,
in the dance
Oh, Jesus.
Doing the same. Oh.
with a 16
We go
and a 19.
We cross like back and forth type thing. Yeah.
The people are standing around clapping, and you actually you see Hesty, Kallydus's mom. She yelled, "I did not know that you could dance like that, Lord Mortesta. I've got all the moves, milady." Kallydus, make a perception check with advantage.
18. I'll take the 18.
You see the redheaded girl that you know is Wendy as you are.
Did you
Hey.
meet her at Wendy's?
She walks by the drink table, and you see she grabs 2 glasses and a bottle of wine and throws a glance over her shoulder at you and smiles and winks.
My jaw hits the floor.
Your chance to be a whore again.
Kind of sneaks alongside the manor back to like where there's a little grove in your mother's garden. There's nobody there. And when she gets there, you see by the time you turn around, she's already unzipped the front of her dress. And we will leave it at that.
Not a shock. Not a shock at all.
I like that ending.
The night carries on, goes late into the evening. It is about 11 o'clock at night. People are drunk, passed out. Almost all the food's gone. Some people have wound down and gone home. There's been dancing. There's been laughing. There's been fun. People are starting to clean up and leave. People start coming by and congratulating you guys and patting you on the, we're proud of you and this, that, and the other thing. You know, you guys stay out as late as you want. And we'll talk more about all this in the morning, you know, this, that, and the other thing. Ceasyhl, you do know throughout the course of the night, at some point in time, your father has told you that he's not going to tell the king and queen until the morning, but he has already informed the other parents of all the people involved. All right. So what do you guys do? Do you guys stay at Anguish Manor, or are you guys going to go out amongst the town? Most of the people who left it that still wanted to party went to the tavern, which is actually ironically called the Golden Stag.
Oh, wow. Yeah, me and Wendy, we disappeared for the night.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I go on a dark walk with,
like on a dark.
the love of my life.
All right. We will roll a charisma check to see if he gets hot and heavy with you. Ooh, a 19.
It's definitely going to be a dark night tonight, baby.
Do you want to see if you and Naughty get naughty?
Well, right now we're dancing on the tables.
All right.
He's having fun. Just dancing with some naughty.
So later in the night,
I walk
You know.
Lonnie home. I tell her about the bridge. My conspiracy theorists on the bridge.
you say all the time there has to be something nasty down there.
Nobody
Does she
believes.
throw coins and silver?
Here, take a silver piece. It
she
might
takes
save your life one day.
She clings to it deeply and holds on to it.
So yeah, I'm talking to her about the trolls.
Not
She's got the look of somebody who feels like she's glad she's not alone
Yeah.
on the same
Don't
thought
worry.
topic.
Don't worry, I'll protect you. And I snap my fingers and I make vines like flour and then go back. just for her.
Oh man, if you could hear the splash, it splashes. You think you think it's a frog jumping in the water.
Ew, what the fuck?
Oh, with a 17, she aggressively grabs your hand and just pulls you in and kisses you.
Ooh.
I can't breathe. You know how like when a man grabs a woman and he kisses her passionately and bends her backwards? She does that to you.
That's awesome.
I'm your girl now. I know a troll I want to bring out from under the bridge.
Oh,
Just
gosh.
kidding. She doesn't say that.
Okay.
Troll,
Because
please.
Cecil's gonna have to look through the book again.
Proper coitus.
Step by step guide.
My step guide.
Yep.
Written by Lady Mortesta.
There you go. I know the best positions in yoga. My mom wrote a yoga book.
I know, I read it. It's how I got them.
So when the evening is over, the group of you are, you walk your ladies and your male friends back home and you gather back up to talk about the events of the evening.
I kind of, after I drop Nani off, I kind of hang back and wait for.
You're on the bridge?
No. Well, I already dropped her off, but I'm kind of like
And I'm already
on the cusp to see. if I
I'm
can
already
see where
walking in the
Naya-
dark, so I split up and I meet Callus on the bridge. I mean Ceasyhl on the bridge where we always meet.
All right, Kallydus, you come back from your little tryst and you see your two companions standing over by the bridge.
Oh man, don't make me sniff your fingers again.
Jesus,
Only
you
just
don't need to
some-
sniff his finger. He smells ass from Wendy's.
You see, as you're standing there, you see Rhaegar. I kind of figured I'd see you guys here.
I give him a pound.
He gives you a fist pound, and what a night.
Yeah, man.
I don't think I've ever had this so much attention in my life.
Yeah, it's been a crazy couple hours and a couple days, man.
And he kind of sits, kind of leans on the railing, but like close to,
Careful. There's trolls.
he leans on the railing close to Naya.
Down there.
And as you look over, you see Illyark walks towards the group of you guys. He kind of looks determined, I guess would be a good way to look at it.
In a bad way or a good way?
You see he approaches the group of you and he says, "There's something I have to show you.
Friend, you look determined.
Meet me here in an hour."
Okay.
We just wait.
I'll be here in an hour.
We just wait here.
I just can't.
We got stuff to discuss. So
It's very important.
So
why do we have to wait in an hour?
so we have to leave and then come back in an
I
hour.
have to go get something. There is something I must show you.
Oh boy,
Dude,
I don't want to see your stiff pants.
Man, I don't sway that way.
It's not that.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll be here. We're just gonna stay here. We got a lot of chit chat to do.
It's not written in Goblish, is it?
I don't know.
We're too scared to get off this bridge. There's trolls underneath, and they told us if we don't give them silver, that
Yeah.
they'll come up here. So we gotta stay.
This is something serious.
She's been reading my books, dude.
You should prepare yourselves.
I am prepared. I read about
I
trolls
got-
and goblins.
All of my books. Don't worry.
He ran to his house with
Mm-hmm.
Nani.
Yeah.
I will be back in an
I
hour.
showed her my collection.
And you see he walks back off towards Borgresh Manor.
Well, gang, that was weird.
I'm kind of scared. I don't know if that's
Yeah.
a good thing or a bad thing.
What do you think?
Do you guys want me to get my stuff and be back here with you?
Or where are you going?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's important.
Did I tell you to leave?
Listen, I have
Whoa.
I have a bit more trust in that guy since all of this, but I mean,
He was acting a little weird.
Why don't you go grab my weapon, please?
nods.
All right. We all meet back here in an hour.
Yeah, I'll grab my own weapon. I need to grab a few of them
So
for
I'm
big
a little
boy.
late getting back. I met up with Wendy again.
Ceasyhl tries to do that pebble trick on Nani's window, but actually breaks it. Runs away.
And I watch him do it. I'm like, you're not supposed to do that. How did you do that with a pebble? I think you're anger sometimes.
Strength.
I know. You're very. Whoa! Look at them
Just frickin-
souls.
Yeah, I'm swole.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
As
Well,
you guys,
I let him grab his weapon, and we walk to my house, and I grab mine.
so he meets you guys just outside of the town, sort of in the area across from the church.
Right.
You see he is wearing his robes and his plate man, his half plate armor.
Right.
Quite the serious look on his face.
He looks serious.
I don't know. I like this. As I kind of hold my weapon.
Illyark stands there, and as you guys arrive, he's like, "You must follow me quickly. No one can see us."
Man.
All right. I walk behind him, and I have you guys kind of behind me.
And you see he takes you towards the church, but you guys go behind the church towards the ridge.
This is a fancy place to meet.
And you see when you get to the ridge, he motions, and you see he waves his hand, and the lantern that you're carrying lights up.
My ass is glowing.
And you see, as you move it from under your robe and you hold it up, it reveals a set of natural stairs that are set into the ridge going up to the next level of the steep.
Whoa.
Wowzer.
I guess that's what this thing does, gang.
Yeah, I guess so.
Gang.
You didn't read books on this? Jesus.
I mean, magic isn't real.
And you see he kind of like steps on them to test if they're real, and then he starts walking up them.
He falls down.
I mean,
If magic wasn't real.
by up to the next ridge, I mean like it's 50 feet.
Do I trust going up with him?
Man, I'm afraid of heights.
Can I do a insight or some shit on
Sure.
him?
You can do an insight.
20.
All right, you are not exactly sure what is going on with him, but you could tell he's acting almost as if, very clearly he doesn't want anybody to see any of you guys.
Yeah.
And you
Almost as if he's trying to like stealth.
No, I mean he's not hiding. You guys aren't hiding,
Do
but
we
it's
feel like he's
almost
gonna
like
harm
he's got
us?
an important intention
Okay.
behind getting you guys
Okay,
somewhere.
let's get to this. All right, I'm walking behind him up the stairs.
I mean, up to this point in time, really, other than being a dick, he's
Ceasyhl, these stairs are real.
Yes, they are. Man.
We're getting our steps in. I'm telling you that.
Oh, yeah. We are.
And so you guys get up to the next steep. As you make your way towards it, you can start to see. This is probably the closest any of you have ever been to the watchtower in your entire lives.
Man, that thing's smaller than I thought it was.
Actually, it's
I've
much
always wanted to
bigger.
Go up here.
You actually see the
I've
watch.
had that one before.
You see the watchtower is actually almost at this level. When you look back towards the castle at the watchtower, it almost makes you think they're about the same damn size.
Wow.
And you see he leads you. This takes probably about a half an hour. He
Jeez.
leads you guys close to the edge of the next ridge. You see when he gets there, he's like, "In here. This is what I want to show you." And you see there is a cave that goes in, and he just walks right in. And as you walk in with the lantern, you see it lights up the area, and you see the wall, and you see carvings on the wall that are in similar formation of the runes that are on the lantern itself. Take a look at them, or
Sure.
Yeah, I think
19. Did you roll?
17.
you can see that these are as old as the runes on the lantern itself.
Okay.
All right. And as you guys start making your way down the cavern, will you, Mike?
just real quick.
Yes.
By old, like how old are we talking? Are we talking like hundreds
You-
of years, tens of years,
Far older
centuries?
than any of you could identify it as.
Oh, okay, old.
Yeah.
Like okay.
You guys have history checks? History? I believe some of you are, or all of you are proficient in
I
history.
am.
All right.
proficient in-
Everybody make a history check.
Oh, that's. I got a 13. That's with the proficiency.
19.
I got a 1.
I rolled a 9.
I got 19.
All right. The rest of you that are not book nerds are not quite sure. For some reason, this cave seems familiar, but you, Ceasyhl, you with your 19, something come flowing back to you. You seem to remember that there was speak of a cave of some importance, and it seemed to have something to do with the cabals of Vladimir. And as you enter, you see the room opens up into about a 40 by 40 room. And you see there are just bones scattered all over the place. And you see there are scorch marks on the wall.
And this is under the watchtower?
Yes.
A cave under the watchtower.
Yeah, underneath the steep that you guys went into. Yes.
Gang, this is where I stopped. I'm not going any further than that.
Bring the lantern further, closer.
don't like this.
Get closer.
Yeah, I'll get closer.
All right.
I'll get closer with him.
As you move closer, you can see that there are gems just scattered all over the floor, dusty gems and such things. And sit. And you hear he begins chanting some words, and you see the gems start to glisten. And you see, like, he looks very surprised at this as they start to raise up into the air. I knew it. I knew it. And he seems to get a determined look on his face. And he starts chanting words. He starts repeating the words more and more and more over and over and over and over and over and over. And you see the gems begin to swirl. And then they all collide. And it's a blinding strike. And like for a moment, you're all blinded for a second. But then before you see this shimmering ovular pattern of purple and blue and pink. And it seems to pulsate and fold into itself and open up and fold into itself and open up and fold into itself. And he turns around and he looks, now we learn the truth. Everybody make a perception check.
19 plus
23.
Me too.
All right. You realize that the cavern has sealed off.
Behind us.
Yes.
Great.
So we're in this 40 by 40 foot room now that is lit up, and
That's
behind
locked.
us
We're
it's
locked in.
now
Yes.
But ahead of us is that shimmering.
Can we walk in it? Is it like a door? Go in another place?
19 years ago. As he turns to face you.
What the fuck? His voice got deeper.
19 years ago,
Someone else? Okay.
my father was slain in this very room. He and his companions,
So why are we in here?
by your useless, betraying parents.
watch your tone.
And today, I avenge my father.
I draw my bow.
Take it easy.
And when he says that, you suddenly hear crackling around you. Everybody make a perception check.
I told you guys.
Yeah, you wish. Natural 20.
Natural 22.
No shit.
As you look around, you see the bones on the floor are starting to move and stack upon each other, and you hear him muttering words. And you see the skeletons begin standing up, and you see living human bones rise up, draw their weapons, roll initiative.
Fuck, I got 12.
Stinky
That was bad.
20.
18.
Yeah, that was bad.
I got a stinky 20.
You got a stinky 20? All right. I'm going to treat the time up to the celebration and during the celebration as a long rest for all you guys.
Thank you, Dungeon Master.
All right. So, Naya, Ceasyhl.
Stinky 20.
All right. Yeah, that's right. You got the stinky 20. Kallydus,
Got a 12.
you got a 12. Rhegard got a 9.
Rhaegar.
Come on, Ray Ray.
Come on, Reg.
All right.
Jeez, I thought that kiss would have done something for him.
I guess not.
What is going on here? You hear Rhegard say as he looks at Illyark. Vengeance for my master. And you see his eyes begin to glow. Kill them. And you see the skeleton step forward.
I grab my great axe. Let's go.
Damn, I really wish I rolled higher initiative.
I knew I should have killed you and left you in the damn fucking lake.
You have no idea of the lies you've been told.
I trusted you with my goblet.
You see, as he says that, suddenly something dawns onto you, Mike. Ceasyhl. You suddenly remember the look on his face when you said it was written in Goblin.
Motherfucker, I knew you knew how to read Goblish.
First to attack is Ceasyhl.
Ceasyhl grabs his
You are surrounded by 10 skeletons.
quarterstaff and starts fucking twirling it around like a motherfucker.
Yeah, baby.
That's gonna be a 23 to hit.
You strike.
That's gonna be 7 damage.
7 damage. Break a bunch of its rib bones.
Nice.
And it kind of staggers backwards. Next to go is Naya. Are you going after the same one Ceasyhl hit, or are you going after a different one?
A different one.
All right.
15 damage.
Damage. You shatter as you strike it with the great axe. You just blow this friggin' skeleton to pieces. Next to go. Suddenly you hear words being chanted in the air. He throws his hands up and they begin to glow. All of a sudden you see these light patterns start launching around in the air. Make a wisdom save, make a wisdom save, make a wisdom save.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. All right.
Nice. Does that
No.
count as?
No.
No, that's when I'm attacking.
What would you get, Mike?
22.
I did
All
too.
right.
I got 22.
All right. So all of you have managed to pass a dancing light spell, which would give you disadvantage on attack.
Motherfucker, I did better dancing tonight than that shit.
Oh yeah, you did, baby.
All right, next to go is one of the skeleton. Actually, two of the skeletons go. And it's going to lunge forward towards Rhaegar. Ooh, an 18.
Hi,
And you see it,
Rhaegar.
and you see it strikes at him with a sword. It's kind of a weak strike. It only does 3 points of damage to him.
Rhaegar, just stand in the corner. You got
The next
this.
one goes after Rhaegar,
If they don't like
and this one strikes him as well. And this is 5 points of damage this time. Now he's looking very hurt as he's got 2 gaping wounds on him. Next to go is the wounded skeleton that I think it was Ceasyhl hit. Yeah, Ceasyhl, and the skeleton strikes back at you with the longsword, and it misses horribly. Then you see 3 more jump out, and they go, and you see he motions his hand, and he sends all 3 of them at Naya.
Bring it, bitch.
Naya, all 3 attacks miss you.
That's what I said.
You
Bring it,
manage to
bitch.
dodge and duck and roll out of the way.
Kallydus.
My turn. I'm going to shoot Illyark. I'm just gonna let it fly right at his face.
Go right ahead.
blast that mother.
No fucking way. Natural 20. Yeah.
That is beautiful.
Ceasyhl saw it. Yeah, baby. I like these dice.
Give us our goddamn price back.
I got 12 damage.
All right.
Critical to the
You see you
Damn.
strike him and it buries into his rib cage. You do not kill him though. And it dawns on you that you think he's been playing a trick on you guys the
when
entire
I
time.
shot an arrow at him, did he cough? Did he flinch? Did he move? Or did he just kind of eat? Just took it and kept doing whatever he's doing.
It very clearly hurt him.
Okay.
But you could tell he is hyper
shook it
focused
off.
on his task at hand.
Well, gang, I think we've been bamboozled.
Yeah.
All right, next to go is Rhaegar, and Rhaegar, he just drops his bow and he draws his sword and he's like, and he lunges at one of the skeletons. He just misses horribly. But the 2 skeletons that were by him, they both try to strike him with the sword.
Can I
And
jump in front?
They don't get him. They don't get him. Next, we are at the 3 remaining skeletons. And one of them is going to go towards Ceasyhl, and 2 of them are going to go after Kallydus. Kallydus, you are not hit. Ceasyhl is not hit. Ceasyl's got the best armor class out of the group. What? All right, at the top of the round, Ceasyhl, you notice that this shimmering magic is getting brighter as you speak.
That
How,
purple, blue, and
Yes, purple, blue, and pink.
I don't like
How
this.
far away is he from me?
He's about maybe 20 feet away from
You're
you.
fine.
just a quick question. Am I allowed to do an insight check even if it's not my turn for attack?
Yes, depending on what you're doing.
I just wanted to see. I wanted to basically check out what's going on
He,
with.
he wants to kill
Illyark.
us because freaking.
No, like are his eyes glowing red? Is he
he just wants to
levitating?
kill us because he.
He looks maddened.
Like he's not like being possessed or anything. Like
No.
No, his
that's
real
no,
father died, and
that's-
he's saying our parents did it. So
Right, but he mentioned Vladimir, so I wasn't sure if it's
Vladimir
like
was
a-
the god of necromancers,
right. Well,
which
now
obviously he has
fighting-
revealed he worships as well.
right. So that's what I was saying. I didn't know if he was maybe being possessed or using which obviously he's using demonic powers, but I didn't know if it was affecting him directly.
I'm going to cast Entangle.
good
On
job.
him or the skeletons?
On him. I think, right?
So it says a creature. So
Right.
it's just one creature. It's not any creature. It's a creature. I'm going to cast Entangle on him.
Okay.
It's a 20-foot radius,
So it's definitely you'll get his radius.
and he'll be restrained until he can make a proper strength saving throw.
All right. What does he get a saving throw off the bat or?
Yeah, so I cast Entangled. He gets wrapped up, and then he needs to make a strength saving check.
Okay.
That's 14.
You rolled a natural 18. You see the vines like lash up out of the ground and wrap around his arms and his legs. It just suddenly dawns on you that you remember how strong he is. You just see like at first he struggles a little bit, but he just manages to just like kind of do like a forward lunge with his arms, and he breaks the vines. You'll have to do. You will. I'll try. Next, but doesn't that stick around and keeps happening every turn?
I'll give you an
Naya.
I am gonna attack Big Boy with my great axe.
All right.
19.
You see, just as your axe starts to make purchase, with a reaction, he casts shield on himself. And you see he blasts away your axe like almost as easy. And he's like, the truth will soon be revealed. Next to go is two of the skeletons, the two that were over by Rhegard, and they're going to try to attacking him. One hits, one misses. You hear Rhegard scream in pain as you see the skeleton just lunges right through him. It shield bashes him with the shield, and it just like goes up through his gullet with the sword, and you see he stumbles back, blood spurting out of his mouth as he falls to the ground unconscious. Next to go is you see when he sees Rhegard fall, he starts laughing. You're like, this is magnificent to reveal my true power. And you see he begins chanting some words, and he throws his arms up. And Naya, with horror in your eyes, you see Rhegard begins to stand up, and you see his eyes are yellow, and he just mindlessly grabs his weapon, and he begins to stammer slowly forward towards the party. That's right. Take down your love, he says to him. He has raised him as a zombie. Kallydus.
I am going to go again and shoot. I'm gonna shoot Illyark again.
All right.
Okay, 19 to hit.
That hits. He's already used his reaction for the round.
We got 3 and 4, 7.
You see you strike him again. This time it embeds itself in his shoulder, and he just breaks off the arrow and just seems to, obviously taking damage, but you are seeing an enraged, maddened individual at the moment.
He just keeps getting more mad when I hit him.
Yeah, you cannot tell how wounded he is or is not. But it's becoming very clear to all of you that he was holding back the entire time you guys were on the hunt. As to how truly
I should have killed him
powerful
and
he
threw him
is.
in the lake, but no.
All right, next to go are 3 skeletons. There are 3. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, one towards each of you. Kallydus, you are missed.
And Rhaegar's now a skeleton.
Ceasyhl, you are missed. He is a zombie. Naya, you are missed. Next to go are 3 more of the skeletons. Now, 1 for each of you. 1. No. Ceasyhl, you are hit. Naya, you are missed. Ceasyhl, you take 3 points of damage. You're at 9. The wounded skeleton Ceasyhl hit before is going to try to strike him. It misses horribly. Top of the round.
All right, I'm gonna try finishing this skeleton off. Maybe not. 12.
You strike. Oh, I'm sorry. They have an armor class of 13. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I was looking at the zombie armor class. Next to go is going to be Naya.
I'm gonna shoot my longbow at that boy. Natural 20.
Nice. Does that give you a thunder point, or is
Yes,
that
it
only your
does.
second one?
Nope, it gives me a thunder point. The critical, I mean.
Right. So
All right, 17.
17.
Mhm.
You see the arrow flies and like strikes him right in his sternum. And this time you see him kind of stagger back, and he coughs up blood as you see it runs down the front of his mouth. And he looks over at the group of you, and he's like, you don't understand anything. And he is next to go. And you see when that happens, he kind of looks a little bit back. If you survive, the truth will be revealed. You see he falls backwards into the portal that has opened. All right, next to go are the skeletons. 2 of them go. One is going to go towards Naya. Another is going to go to Ceasyhl. Naya, you are critically hit.
Oh, man.
Ceasyhl,
Shucks.
you are missed. Naya, you just feel this burning anger inside of you. You see Rhegard rise as a zombie, the betrayal, him escape and run like a coward. You can just not help but feel the rage burning deep inside your blood. You just want to let it out. And you take, great hit, you take 5 points of damage.
So I'm at 10.
3 more skeletons go, 1 towards each of you. All 3 of you are missed. All right. Then you hear this. And Rhaegar just lunges forward and attempts to slam you with his arms.
Who, me?
Yes. He misses so horribly.
See,
You
even
just step to the side.
See, even in death, he's still trying to give you a hug.
Yeah.
Man, that's love.
All right, Kallydus.
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot Rhaegar,
No.
but in the foot, trying to pin him. To
Can
the
I make a point of advice?
Sure.
You guys have killed one skeleton.
Kill skeletons. I'll get
They
Rhaegar.
may not be hitting too often, but there are still 9 of them, plus a zombie.
I'm going to rescind my statement, and I'm going to shoot one of the bony fuckers to hit. So we got a 12 to hit.
All right. What did you have before? No, it's a masterwork. It gives you a +1 to hit. It's just not a magical bonus.
Then yeah, I would. So it'd be a +9 then. 'cause
Yes.
I already have
Yeah, so you have 13 would hit.
barely. Thank you for that, DM.
What
I'm
does-
being nice.
What does the damage do? It still does a 1d8.
It does an extra +1 to hit.
So 1d8.
It's the
So-
same. The hit or the damage.
The
is
damage
same.
doesn't change,
It's just
but
the
the
hit.
hit
I get an
quality,
extra point to hit.
modifier goes up by 1.
All right. Well then, sweet. All right. Cool.
You did hit. What's the damage?
I hit 4 and 3, 7.
You did not slay it, but you did wound it.
Not great. Not great.
All right. Next to go is 3 of the skeletons. All 3 of them miss. And then 2 more skeletons. Both Nya and Kallydus are hit as they lunge forward with their swords. Nya, you take 3 points of damage. Kallydus, you take 5 points of damage.
7.
All right. All right. Next to go, we are at the top of the order.
Call me a coward, but I'm running through the horse field or whatever the hell that thing is.
Are you gonna go? You're gonna try
We're
going.
we're not gonna win this.
You're gonna
battle.
try
I'm running.
following him.
There's just too many, and we're not gonna survive this.
I look at you and say, "Hold on 1 minute," and I want to kill Rhaegar.
I will say this: if you run, there will be 1 attack of opportunity taken against you.
Right.
All right. So if that's
Well,
what
if we disengage as an action,
as an action, right? That
I'm
won't
not
happen.
looking to.
So you can choose to disengage and go through the portal.
Right.
All right. So is that what your choice is?
I'm gonna hold my action to see what happens with everybody else.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Oh, it's my turn, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna use my great axe and take Rhaegar out.
All right.
19,
You indeed do hit.
15 damage.
All right. You see, you strike him down. All right. So 5 plus the damage. So he needs to roll a 20. He was 1 away. He rolled a natural 19. He does not rise back up.
So he's done.
Yeah. You see, you strike him, and when you strike him, you think you hear him go, "Thank you," as he falls to the ground.
As a tear drops from my eyes, and I look at Ceasyhl
So
and I say, "Let's go."
as my action, I'm going to disengage, grab Nya, and
All right.
jump through the portal.
Make a strength check because
Both
she
of
has
us?
already taken an action.
Should we both or just him?
I'll do something.
13.
I do. That's enough to grab her and pull her through. As you feel her tears, so like wipe all over your arm as you grab her.
I'm just
And-
angry and upset and pissed, and now I want to kill Fat Boy.
All right, next to go is 3 of the skeletons. Kallydus, he's the luckiest son of a bitch. A 1, and a 5.
I just smirk.
All right, you're there
So
by
it's-
yourself
yeah,
with
it's just
skeletons.
me.
You
I'm going
take a
to,
disengage. You could take a disengage
I was
action.
gonna do acrobatics and try to do like a front flip and
Yeah, so you're
jump
you're
through the
doing a
portal.
disengage.
yeah, like
You
a
just go
disengage.
through it.
So what would that be?
Just
roll
It's
roll
just
for-
your action. You
Oh.
choose to do that instead of attack.
Just
Oh,
go
okay.
through it.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leap through that portal.
Okay. So as you leap through the portal, you see the light swirling around. Everybody give me a constitution check with disadvantage. So Nya, that would just mean that you get a normal constitution check.
16.
I got an 8.
12.
Okay. The swirling of the lights, you begin to feel nauseous and you begin to feel dizzy. And slowly you lose consciousness. Nya, as you go through the portal, you manage that it's either your rage or your determination that keeps you together. But as you come out the other side, you come out into a land that is completely unfamiliar to you. You are standing in a deep oak forest. The air smells different. Things look different. You no longer see the mountain range that was before you. And if you turn around, you see it far off in the distance behind you. And the only reason you can tell it's your mountain range is you see some light in the sky above it, afar off. And as you turn to look and you look down, you realize that you are partially transparent. Your hands are much more slender. Your build is a little bit more frail than it was before, and the cold doesn't feel so cold. And as you turn and you look, as you see lying on the ground before you, unconscious, you see a being that is covered in scales, and he is carrying a bow. You can barely see eyes with slits half open. And then you just see a pile of robes strewn across the rock laying next to him that you clearly identify as Ceasyl's robes. And you see this snake being is wearing Kallydus's armor. And then you hear a bit off in the distance, "Of course it would be the strong one." The voice is semi-recognizable, but in your heart you know who it is. And when you turn and look, you see the biggest, meanest creature you've seen that is not a beast, towering almost at 7 feet tall, hulking and covered partially in fur, with fangs and pointed ears and deep black eyes. You see what the fairy tales have always described as an orc lord standing before you. And you see with a smile as it goes across his face, showing his tusks, wearing the armor of Illyark.
You don't scare me.
"Look at yourself.
I like myself.
We will meet again. The truth has now been told."
And I will kill
And you
you.
see he just fades off the distance. You hear the wind blowing, and you feel the cold air on your skin, Kallydus, as you begin to gain consciousness. And as you look up before you, a beautiful, a frailer looking woman. Instead of her eyes having irises, you see they are a solid color of green. And you see strange markings that dance across her body. And it's almost as if the shadows around her enshroud her and welcome her in their embrace. And as you look down, you look at your own hands and you realize now have almost talons on them. And as you stare at your hand, scales cover your arms and your hand, and you begin to shiver in the cold night air. And as you go to speak, you realize that you have sharp fangs in your mouth and your tongue is forked.
Ceasyl?
Nya,
Where's
you see
Ceasyl?
as he looks up, Kallydus's eyes are slits, and they look exactly like the eyes of a snake.
God, you got ugly.
But Ceasyl's robes are there, and nowhere's to be found.
And all you hear, Ceasyl, Ceasyl, where are you?
Make a perception check. Ceasyl, when you pass out, you just suddenly start thinking about the sum of all your fears. Your entire life, every time that you've been scared or unsure about something, you always go into fetal position. The sound of your friend kind of sounds far off. You realize you are in the comfort of almost your inner shell. You feel a little awkward at first, but after hearing him call your voice, you can hear distress in Nya's voice. But it's not Nya's voice, but it is Nya's voice. You hear a strange sound as someone else is raspily calling for you as well. You can't help but come out of the fetal position and look for your friends.
I kneel
But-
down by where his like robe is. I
All right.
start crying because I don't think he's there. Ceasyl.
You start moving the robe and you realize that inside of it is an ovular rock. And the more you investigate it, you realize that this is a large turtle shell. And as you hear Nya's voice, you start to creep your head up out of fetal position and you start to feel the chill air of the night. And you see your beady little eyes as Nya, you see a humanoid turtle head start coming out of the shell, and you see little clawed hands and little clawed feet start making their way out. And here you go, guys.
Well, hey, gang. What are you?
Ceasyl, that's you?
Who are you? And what is this ugly fella?
I don't know. I said he was ugly too.
Oh my gosh. I don't like it.
What's going on here?
What? Why am I naked?
Ceasyl, why you got a
What?
shell?
There's my dog.
Where's your dong?
Wait a. What? My hands are weird.
Something's not right.
I picture myself kind of looking the same, just a little more pale,
Right.
platinum blonde
But
hair.
these two look completely different.
I don't like this. I don't like this guy.
Guys, something's not right.
Ceasyhl, it dawns on you that you always pack a mirror.
Well, let me. Well, I don't have any pockets.
Ceasyhl, check on the floor.
I'll check.
You find your book bag on the floor.
Cecil opens it up and shuffles around with his big, clunky, frickin' claws and finds a mirror. And he lifts it up. He's like,
What? What is this?
Suddenly, all the sums of your fears throughout your lives, you guys realize why you have reacted to certain things certain ways. And you gather yourselves and you look at each other. And Nya, as you move towards Ceasyhl and Kallydus, you both see something very weird. As she walks towards you in the shadows of the night, you see her form dances in and out of the shadows. And you see as she,
I just start running through and past them.
and in moments as she starts moving around, you realize there are ravens moving through the trees,
Does that mean Papa's?
but they're shadows. You begin to feel a connection with the earth that you've always known you've had, but it becomes far more grounding to you as your bare portal feet step on the ground and you look in the mirror and you see yourself and you realize that you are a creature of fantasy. You are like the turtles that you have always read about.
Man, I knew goblins were real.
And I guess trolls are too.
Kallydus,
I wasn't paying him for nothing.
you
Oh,
feel yourself stretch a little bit, almost like you have, not that you're a constrictor in form, but you are much more nimble than you are. And your bow even feels more secure in your hand than it ever did
Hmm.
in your normal human form. And as you look at Cecil's mirror, when he holds it up and around and the moonlight catches it, you see what you truly look like. You are a snake man, a hybrid, a human that has scales. And all of a sudden, you realize, you start thinking about things like the dry skin and the constant itching, your brothers, your mother, your father, your family's crest. And the same thing with you, Nya. You start thinking about all the times that your brothers and your mother, you always thought it was the magic. It always seemed like they were capable of appearing and disappearing, like almost in an uncanny way without even trying. They always seemed to slip off when they needed to go somewhere, as if it was just they themselves could become ones with the shadows. And now so much is dawning on you. And as you step into the shadows, you realize the world around you becomes black and white. And you can see it so much clearer. But your friends, you see them become black against a white background. Whereas they see you just fade into the shadows when you step in and out of them. And all you hear is a whisper in the darkness when you step into the shadows, Nya. You hear,
Welcome home, my child.
I'm not your child.
Welcome home. We have missed you.
and you find yourselves standing looking at each other.
Naya's just so angry right now. She just screams in rage. She's just so pissed off at the world right now.
As you look out through the trees, you see something hanging from one of the trees. It looks like an old, ancient, worn-down sign, and it's in the direction where Illyark disappeared to.
I'm sorry, guys. We will have to kill him. He needs to die.
Agreed.
Not now, but we will catch up to him.
Do you guys go to investigate?
Not very well, though.
11?
Yeah.
What languages do you all speak?
Common, Elven, Orc, and Draconic.
I have common, elvish, infernal.
Turtle, Common, Elvish, and Celestial.
Okay.
I want to investigate and see who was saying, "Welcome back, my child."
You have no idea. You just heard it in the air around you
Okay.
when you were in the shadow realm. You pick up the sign, and you look at it, and you see there's some moss on it, and you rub it off with the help of Ceasyhl. And you guys realize there's some very, very, very faded words on it. Not in a language that Ceasyhl has ever seen before or understands, or one that you do. But Nya, you speak Orc. In this language, the sign says Clan Borgresh.
Veins of Lore is Brian Judge as your Dungeon Master, Mike Oriema as Ceasyhl Martesta, Alex Middaw as Kallydus Angus, and Kelsey Middaw as Nya Ladir. Thanks for listening.
Well, hi, gang. Join us for episode 3, our Halloween episode. Yep. We're so close to it as we delve deeper into the outer regions of the Kingdom of Westir and unlock the mysteries of its long past secrets. I'm scared.